The Bulls are in the worst spot of an NBA team right now, and it's not just because they're bad, it's because their injury luck as well, and also their management and stuff not making trades and stuff. So we're gonna be breaking down the Chicago Bulls and how they might have a chance to be better and what ways they could do to become better. But right now the Bulls are the ninth seed and stuck there for super long at a 27-30 record right now, which is the ninth place. Doesn't look like they're moving up or moving down anytime for the rest of the season, so they're probably another play-in team again for the second year in a row. The Bulls have been good after a 5-14 start. They're 22-16. Have been actually decent, but their start just was horrible, so they cannot rebound from it. But if they started better, they could have been, in the 6, 7, or 8 spots. Another bad thing is Bulls have 3 starters that are out for the season. Zach LaVine out for the season for his ankle, and he was also out for a long time before that. Patrick Williams out for the season also, and Lonzo Ball out for the past 2 seasons, which just hopefully Lonzo gets to play next season. But DeMar has been carrying. Kobe White has been one of the most improved players of the season. Alex Caruso has been giving buckets as well as really good defense. So that's what's keeping them afloat for now. But they're in a really bad position because they're not going to go rebuild, but they can't really contend as well. So I don't know what's happening. But some ways that can be better is this year, they should have blew it up at the trade deadline. Traded DeMar because he's a free agent, so DeMar DeRozan might leave even. Traded Zach LaVine. I mean, he got injured, but traded him before, because there were rumors that LaVine was open to a trade. And trade like Caruso, who has a lot of value. He's 2 first-round pick value. Vucevic, just trade him as well. And yeah. But they decided again for the 3rd straight season not to make a trade in the trade deadline. And their team is just mid, to be honest. In the summer, they should definitely look at discussions to trade Zach LaVine so they could give more spot for Kobe and Ayo Sumu, who has been playing really well recently, as well as Lonzo Ball maybe when he comes back, in Caruso. Those 4 will be lethal. So hopefully they can trade Zach for a forward and possibly sign and trade DeMar DeRozan if he wants to leave, because DeMar, was not close to an extension but might want to stay with the Bulls as well. So we don't know if he wants to stay or leave, but DeMar has been playing all right this season. Still a star, so he could help another team. They could get some assets moving forward with probably a forward or a center. Maybe even trade Vucevic. He, I believe, signed a 3-year extension, so he'll have a few years left on his contract. Hopefully trade him to a team that, wants him. He is not making too much of a deal, but it's still a really big price for Vucevic, who's been alright this season, but not as good as before. Patrick Williams has been doing alright too, so I think the Bulls should, make an offer in free agency for a restricted free agent, but not over $15 million. I feel like, he probably won't get anything more than that from another team. So yeah, and they do have their draft pick this season. I think they should keep it because it definitely might be top 4 pick if they continue to become bad and worse. But they're probably at the 9th seed, so it won't really make a difference. I feel like they could trade it, but if they trade it, that means they're just going more in. So I feel like they should just keep it, get more get a center or like a forward, because Drummond is also about to be a free agent. Javon Carter, Torrey Craig, they're gonna be free agents as well, I believe. And yeah, this team is just have to make a decision if they want to contend by adding more pieces or rebuild, but they should rebuild. Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.